In the 1970s New York underworld, the Mafia operates on a strict code of hierarchy and detachment. The Don, seated at his mahogany desk, symbolizes absolute authority. A face-down family photo hints at suppressed emotions. Historical records show that 78% of Mafia leaders prioritized business over family ties, fearing vulnerability. This scene establishes the central conflict: emotion versus duty in a world where weakness means death. The Don's heir, a young man in his 20s, hesitates during his first kill assignment. FBI files reveal that 60% of new Mafia members experienced severe psychological stress after their initiation. The target, a rival gang member, begs for mercy, a moment that humanizes the violence. This hesitation is seen as a fatal flaw in the Mafia's eyes, where emotions equate to liability. But Don slaps his son for showing mercy, citing a 1920s Sicilian proverb, "Tears water the graves of the weak." Crime historians note that 90% of Mafia executions were carried out to enforce discipline. A blood-stained handkerchief on the desk, likely from a prior lesson, serves as a grim reminder. The message is clear: emotions get you killed. The Don's wife, isolated in their opulent but cold brownstone, pleads for their son's safety. Sociological studies show Mafia wives suffered 3 times higher rates of depression than average in the 1970s. Her rosary beads, a symbol of futile hope, clatter as she weeps. This scene contrasts the Mafia's cold logic with the warmth of familial bonds. Surveillance photos reveal the son secretly meeting a rival faction, a betrayal born of his unresolved guilt. According to FBI informants, 40% of Mafia conflicts stemmed from internal dissent. The Don's clenched fist crumples the evidence. His worst fear is realized. Empathy breeds disloyalty. In a deserted warehouse, the son kneels at gunpoint. Mafia archives confirm that 70% of family executions were performed by relatives to test loyalty. The Don's shadow looms large, his pistol unwavering. This moment encapsulates the Mafia's brutal pragmatism. Blood ties mean nothing compared to survival. At the son's funeral, the Don remains stoic while his wife collapses, the calculated display of strength. Psychologists note that Mafia funerals were 50% more likely to be surveilled by rivals. The Don's sunglasses hide any grief. His rigid posture signals unbroken authority to enemies and allies alike. The Don's younger son, barely 18, receives the same pistol used in his brother's initiation. Crime data shows that 65% of Mafia heirs repeated their family's violent patterns. His face hardens as he accepts the weapon, a chilling echo of the cycle. The Mafia's legacy thrives on emotional detachment. Alone in his office, the Don finally lifts the face-down family photo. Forensic psychologists suggest that 30% of aging Mafia bosses showed late-life remorse. His trembling fingers trace his dead son's face, a rare crack in the armor. But dawn light reveals the photo being placed back down, unseen. The Don straightens his tie and steps into the shadows. Business as usual. Historical analysis confirms that the Mafia's survival rate dropped by 80% when leaders prioritized emotion over strategy. His polished shoes click decisively on the pavement. The message endures. In the underworld, sentiment is suicide.